Hey guys, and welcome to the Greenspoon Studio Kitchen. My name is Wanyoez, aka Jeremy, and today we're going to be making a delightful beef pilau. So of course, the first ingredient you need to make your pilau is some rice. I've already washed mine. I wash mine thrice. Pass it through some cold water 3 times until the starch clears. Then of course we need some meat. I'm using some beef. This is already cut up beef chunks, but you could of course cut your own beef. We also have an onion. We have our spices as well. We have some garlic and ginger paste. We have this black pepper. We have pilau masala. We have cumin. We have cloves, and we have our beef stock. So beef stock or beef broth is not a must to use, especially if you have a tough cut of beef. You could boil your beef and just harvest that as your beef stock later, but it really brings in a lot of flavor. For our garnish, we have some dhania that I've already chopped up. And of course, we always have salt. So let's get cooking. So we're here at our cooking station. We're first gonna boil our meats. Just a little bit. So just add a bit of water just to help it on its way. And this really depends on your cut of beef. We chose a really soft cut of beef, so this won't take too long. If you have a tougher cut of beef, you probably need a bit more time with your meat. But the idea here is just to make sure that your meat is ready all the way through. So we're gonna give this about 10-15 minutes and checking it on it as it goes. So you could see our meat is still cooking. It's almost done, at least to the point of starting to add our other ingredients. Just a bit under 5 minutes and we'll be ready to start making our pilau. So here's our meat. After 10 or so minutes, we're now gonna just add some oil in and we'll season our meat right now. So we're going in with our onions, have some salt here. And remember to salt slightly above average because you're not only seasoning your meat, you're also seasoning the rice. That's the sound you want to hear. You want to hear a nice sizzle. Next, some of our ginger and garlic. Remember to cook this down until all of it is cooked through, and you're gonna let this go until our onions start becoming translucent and our kitchen smells amazing. Once your meat looks like this, we are now going to go in with our other spices. That's some pili manga, aka black pepper. We're going to put in some pilau masala. We're going to put in some cumin. And last but not least, we are going in with our cloves. Be very careful with cloves, they're pretty strong, but the rest you could put as much or as little as you please. Then you'd want to mix that in, just to make sure our spices don't burn. Just adding a bit to deglaze. And so far so good. So the next thing that's going in is our rice. And you want to add it in first before adding in your broth or water. I'm just gonna mix that in. So I'm doing 3 cups of rice. So for 3 cups of rice, I'd like to cook with 6 cups of water or broth, and I will show you how I measured. I wish you guys could smell this, it's so delightful. Okay, so next in will go our broth. So we have our beef broth. This is the cup I used to measure my rice with. So this is the same cup I'm gonna use to measure twice the amount of water per rice. So that's cup number 1. And as you can see, it's only 2 cups. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add in some water to complete it. So here's some more water, cup number 3 of liquid and cup number 4. And there we go. All the water is in our pilau and now we wait. So this is gonna cook down for a bit and I'll show you a really great trick to have great pilau every time. But let this simmer. So it's been around 15 minutes. Our pilau is starting to look like this. Our next step from here is to cover this pilau with foil. That will enable it to cook much more evenly for the remaining time. And you drop your heat all the way down to low. So this is cooking on low heat. It's gonna cook like this for around 5 minutes or so. And yes, your pilau will be ready. So it's been around 5 minutes. If we check on our rice, be careful, it's very hot, there's a lot of steam. It's all the way cooked through, our water has reduced, so we'll just turn this off. We put back our lid to rest for 5 minutes, and then we'll indulge. Can't wait, guys. See you then. So guys, here's our pilau. We're gonna serve it. I made a really nice kachumbari to go along with it. So let's open it up. Again, be very careful. There's a lot of steam trapped in here, so chungeni msichomeke, and here we are. You can see it's gotten the pilau color we really like, we all know and love. So let's plate it and see if it has the pilau flavor that we all know and love. So we're here with Tale. She's gonna do a taste test.
Yeah. Smells really nice to start with. Yep. Let's do this. Really nice. I love the flavors. But just the pilau, the nyama, really nice.
That's all, folks. Till next time. And nitaendelea kukula.